Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today what we're going to do is we're going to create a simple project called File Renamer. So before we start, you'll need to import password input here into your program. If you don't already have this installed on your system, then you can install it through pip. Okay, here we go. We're going to create a function called program login. We're going to create a password, so only people that log into this program can use this. So that's going to be admin1234. I'm going to create a variable called pw, which is password. Assign it to password input. Password input. It's going to be prompt. Enter. Enter password. Then we're going to do the mask here. We're going to mask the password with asterisks. Okay. Now we're going to create a conditional. So if pw, the password, is equal to the password above, which is admin1234, if it matches, if it's equal to it, we're going to do something. We're going to go to rename files, which is another function we're going to create in a second or two. Or else, if that's not the case, else print wrong password, try again. Okay, and we'll just go back to the program login. Okay, so let's just test that out. First of all, we'll create the rename files function. Okay, I want to test it, but there's nothing in this function. So basically, if I call the program, I'll just show you. So we call the program as program login, like that. Okay, now it's highlighting that there's a problem here, and I'll just show you. Let's just run it. Okay, there's a problem, and it's to do with the function under here. So we just type in pass if we're not using it. So if you're not using it, just type in pass. Let's run it again. Okay, so we can test the program. So that's going to be, just type in any old nonsense. Okay, admin123, hit enter. What? Oh, it's admin1234. Okay, so admin1234, hit enter. There we go, it's working. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the rename files part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a path to my desktop. There's a path to my desktop there, but I'm going to call it file path. File path there. And we're going to do os.chdr, change directory to the file path above. the file path is the path to my directory. Your directory path is going to be different, so you're going to have to type in a different directory path. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create another variable called list files. Assign it to os.listDia. Okay, and that's going to be the file path above. Right. Okay, now we're going to create another variable called old file name. Assign that to input. Simply enter old file name. So you enter the old file name that you want to change. I'm going to create another variable called new file name. Assign it to input, get the user input and tell the user what to do. Enter a new name. So we type in a new name to change the name of the file. And now we're going to go on to a conditional and check a few things before we continue. So if os.path, that's wrong, path .exists, if the file exists, and that's going to be the old file name, we're going to do something. We're going to print, actually we're not going to print anything, we're going to do os.rename the old file name to the new file name. So we're going to rename it. Okay. So everything's looking good. And then we're going to print off the message. And we're going to format the string using fstring. Simply old file, which is going to be old file name. There. Rename to new file name. Okay. We've got to finish off this else statement here. So else. So if the path doesn't exist, print file not found. Okay, that looks okay as it goes. Let's have a little look at that. I'm going to have a look for a file on here. So let's have a look. Let's create a text file. Okay, I'm going to call it A. Let's go back here. Save it. Let's run the program. Okay, let's log in. Admin 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit enter. Old file name is a.txt. New one is new.txt. Okay, old file a.txt renamed to new.txt. Let's go and have a look, see if it really did rename it. And there you go, new.txt. So, Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. I hope you enjoyed that. Remember, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. And I will catch you in another video. Bye-bye.